Good evening, this is SNE Weather, coming in with a quick weather update on the computer models. First of all, I would just like to say that we are going to do the drawing for the $100 gift card of any place of your choice. We will be doing that tomorrow night. And as I said before, please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to have your name entered into it. We just wish everybody well and hope that somebody that really needs this gift card will get it. All right, and as I said before, like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, so this is a GFS computer model. Just like I said, this is going to be a really quick video. I want to show you a few things. So first thing is you look at this, as I rock it back and forth here, just look down here in the Bahamas. You're starting to see some tropical moisture starting to come on up, and it's just something we will have to watch. No signs of development at all. It looks like it's just going to come around this high and then right back out to sea. This is the 12Z GFS computer model, and as you can see, that same moisture that comes up right up through the Carolinas and eventually just kind of gets integrated here. Looks like a low pressure. It might even be a low pressure that develops right out there. So if you go further out, right now this is about May 9th, and you see there's a pretty hefty storm here. Now there is something that I also want to show you as well, and this is what's been happening all spring this year. You're seeing what looks like a boundary that's just been waving this way and that way, and it's really why it's been so rainy in our area over the last month. I think I saw yesterday 21 days of the month of April have been rainy, so it's been very wet. And look, it doesn't look like it's going to stop. It looks like it's just going to keep on going according to the GFS. European computer models also shown similar, but I find some discrepancies of that possibility. And yes, that is a pretty rather big ocean storm trying to form in a couple of weeks. We'll have to keep an eye on this because being that it's May, sometimes what can happen is you can get development down here and it comes up the coast. So we just got to make sure that's not what the computer model is actually reading, is something down here. Obviously, if you're looking at this model and say, hey, Josh, you stuck on pause or something that came off the Carolinas, you're absolutely right. But sometimes the computer models can pick up on something, but the formation and where it comes from isn't here. It's not here, but right here. So it's something we'll have to keep an eye on and see if that ends up panning out. And I say that for a reason, and I'll show you in a couple minutes why. So see, like it drops a pretty good amount of pressure. It looks like about 7 millibars right there. Going from 1,004 on May 11th on midnight, it's about let's see, right there, like May 11th at noon, 1,004 millibars, and then by May 12th at noon, it's 986, and that's a really rapid drop right there, almost enough for thermogenesis. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, see if that pans out. Then again, this is a GFS. So, and it wanders out there in the Atlantic, and that's very similar to like an April pattern. We usually see something like that, and you see like a cold front try to come through and cools the air down and all that not fun stuff. So, and like I said, like, look at this. It's just storm after storm. Like, just, these little systems that just keep coming on. Just keeps on coming, one after another. So it's a very active weather pattern, and we'll just have to keep an eye on that. So I'm going to switch over to the 18Z GFS computer model, and this is what I'm talking about. You look down here, you see an area off the North Carolina coastline, and I mean, listen, it's the 18Z GFS. It's nothing you need to worry about. But look at the date, May 11th. Well, that's what the 12Z was showing. A storm system over here, May 11th. So the storm comes off the Carolinas, but this is only a couple days late. So my question that I have on this computer model run is this picking something up down here, trying to bring it up to here? And that's not really bombogenesis. It's really a tropical storm slash maybe something more, or maybe it's a subtropical storm. But isn't it interesting also that this is doing the same thing that the other computer model is showing at 12Z? See what I mean? See, but instead of it being here, this is 18Z, but at 12Z, it's up here doing that. So I really believe this is the same storm system that I just showed you on the 12Z model run. So this is something we'll just have to keep an eye on, see if it ends up panning out. I mean, it's not unheard of that down here you get some tropical development in the middle of May. It has happened. I remember there's been 3 or 4 storms we've had named storms at that time frame. So it is something we'll just have to keep an eye on and see if that ends up panning out. However, well, let's look at this rainy pattern. And this is why I have an issue with this computer model right now, because you see all these systems coming through, trying to give us a little bit of rain and everything like that. You saw that with the 12Z model run as well. You know, little systems just keep coming through, just giving us some rain and all that stuff. And so you might be saying, oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 inches of rain, but you look at this, it's not really that impressive. Well, let's go back to that. So this is May 10th, you know, and you look at this, it's only like an inch, like 1 to 2 inches maybe. So I question whether all these storms are going to hit. And this is the Euro, and I'll show you the GFS. And the GFS is not impressive either. Look at that. I mean, not even an inch. But you see all these systems trying to come through. I mean, this is the 18Z. And as I load up the 12Z, I mean, the 12Z is a little more higher up on the precipitation level. Of course, if you have something, you know, hanging out over here, you're going to get some nice, good soaking rains on that. So that's total precipitation. So this is something we'll just have to keep an eye on, see if it ends up happening, see if it pans out. You know, like I said, I mean, the Euro is not really showing as much. It's not as in depth. However, if you look here, you see these oranges here. That's 2 inches of rain right in here, and that's 2 inches of rain right in here. So it's 2 inches plus in these areas here and in here. So it's not that far off the coast either by the Euro. So this is something we'll just have to keep an eye on. And like I said, you know, that $100 gift card, we will pick the name tomorrow night, and I will notify that person that they're the winner, and hopefully by the end of this week we'll announce the winner and get that gift card out to them. So my name is Josh. This is SNE Weather, and I hope everybody has a great week. And if nothing happens between now and then, all your mothers out there, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to you all. Everybody have a great night.